guys, welcome back for another video, and in this one, I'm going to show you like how to use D2 within Inkscape. Okay, so without further ado, let me show you what I mean by this. So the idea is to be able to integrate D2, which is a text-to-diagram framework, D2 within Inkscape, and being able to generate diagram figures directly with Inkscape, and being able to change and make every figure that we make with D2 inside Inkscape fully editable. So what I mean by this is D2 diagram, and in this file there is D2 diagram. Now I'm loading this file, and I'll be creating the D2 diagram inside Inkscape, and everything inside this diagram will be fully changeable. Okay, so let me show you what I mean by this. Is, for example, we can delete this background, we can like make it like smoother. And for some reason, we can change the color of this. Black. This one can make like red. This one can be like green. And for some reason, if we want to change the text inside, so instead of cool, we can make like this coding. Just remove, go to the text and just add them. And that's it. Okay, so everything is fully editable. You can change the place, everything, change the size. Okay, as you can see, everything will change. Okay, and in this video, I'll be showing you how to install this and how to install the extension and how to install D2. Okay, so now let's head to the website to know more about D2. Okay, so this is the website of D2. And D2 is basically like a text-to-diagram framework that allows you to create like a nice diagram, basically like meant for research, code architecture. And they basically like have like those nice sketch mode. They support LaTeX, they have like animations, also tables, markdown, code snippet, and they also support any kind of windows. Okay, so most of the time when I need to do a diagram and I don't have like a text ID and I want something simple, I go here or mermaid and just pick one. If there's notes, not something that there's like fits my needs, what I do is I go to the playground and I look at what to propose. So at the bottom you can have like some kind of nice example. So for example, the SQL table. Let's run the SQL table example. Yeah, as you can see, you have like something very nice with the scheme for the SQL table. You can have like a sequence diagram. Okay, quite nice. You can also have like grammar class. As you can see, quite nice. You can also have like something for connections. Yeah, as you can see, there's like the syntax is quite basic, and the rendered image diagram is quite nice. Okay. So this is it for like showing you the power of D2. Now we need to be able to install D2. So to install D2, what you need to do is just head to the CLI or local usage of D2, go to here, and depending on OS, this will change. So if you're using Linux, just go for this. It will be quite simple. If you're using Windows, so if you're using macOS, just go for this. If you're using Windows, the easiest thing is to go to the release state. And then basically what you do is just need to go to the release and install the MSI. And the MSI will both add the code and add D2 to your file. Okay, so do not have like to take care of this file. Okay, so that's it for the installation. Just click on this for the installation and you'll be basically ready to go. Okay. And the last step is to add this extension inside Inkscape. To add this extension inside Inkscape, you need to clone this URL I made with those two files and add those two files inside the folder where all your extension reside. Okay, so let me show you what I mean by this. So let's go back to Inkscape now. And to know where your extension resides, what you do is you go to edits, you go to preferences, and a small dialog window will open. And inside system, you click on system, you will see like different paths here, and you just need to look for user extensions and click on it. Okay, this will open up all the extensions that you have with the folder where your extensions are like saved. Okay. In my example, I have like different kind of extensions, and the extension that we are looking for is D2 Ink. And basically what you do is just need to create like an empty folder with D2 Ink inside, and just like copy and paste those two files, and you'll be basically ready to go. Once this is done, what you do is you close Inkscape, and you reload. That's it. Okay, and then you'll be able to use the extension. Make sure to have like D2 installed. So to do the test, what you can do is just open up terminal, type D2, and if you got something like this, it means that your D2 instance is installed. Okay. So now let me show you like more things that you can do with the extension. What you need to know is basically the different configuration with the UI. So there's styles. So basically in Mermaid, you can change the theme. You can also change the layout engine, and you can have like sketch mode, like that we saw at the beginning of the video. You can have like different formats. So you can save image either for in PNG or in SVG. If you save images or diagram in SVG, you'll be able to edit like we did at the beginning. But if you go for PNG, you will not be able to edit the image, and the resolution will be fixed, and you will lose quality if you want to zoom in inside teams. Okay. So if you don't care, you just want to generate like a fixed image and want to add this inside your drawing, that's okay. But if you want to edit, go for CG mode. Okay. There's also the scaling, basically like go for maybe aspect ratio, or go for auto scaling based on like size of the document. There's the placement where you can basically like have like figure being in the center, the left, right, and so on and so forth. There's different options, and you can also tweak by fine-tuning the exact position if you want like to be picky and have like this first pixel perfect inside like someplace. Okay. This is like basically like if you want to add this option. So in Inkscape, you can work with layers. So basically it's a group of elements that's grouped and define one layer, and you can like make sure that all the elements that was generated by D2 are in one layer. If you want, for example, like hide and see the layers, so for better like management and editing inside your. That's quite items. You're looking to don't really care about this. Okay, so if it's like an enhancement. Okay, you're like also it's optional, but you can change the font. So just put it on path. There's like configuration where this matter is like putting if you did not add D2 to your path, you need to put it here with like the exact path of the executable, and same for Inkscape. Okay, so Inkscape will be used for converting the SVG to image. Okay, and this is for saving the different image that were created, and you just need to have like just add this as a temporary directory that you want to place your image inside. Okay, this timer. So basically it waits 120 seconds for runtime, and if during this runtime figure did not generate, then like code will provide like an error. Okay. When you click on this, you load, and you need to click on the different like example that you want. So it can be like different like D2 diagram. So you can check on this, but if you want to just copy and paste here, you can. And we can generate from code directly. So if we go and apply, we'll be able to generate something here directly. So as you can see, this is generated, and as we did before everything is fully editable. Okay, and we can, like, for example, delete the background. We can change this, have it like another color, change this, so forth and so on. Okay, so I hope you liked it, guys. That's the end of the video. I made another video on if you are interested in making like research diagram and diagram for your article, your blogs, for your course, using text within Inkscape. So text is especially useful when making like research diagram. And I made a video talking about this. It should appear on your screen now. Okay. So if you liked the video, guys, please like, subscribe to the channel to really support work here. And I will be seeing you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.